Good morning, I'm Captain Graham Harris with Polk County Fire Rescue out of Bartow, Florida. I'm here with Pierce with our new 107-foot Ascendant ladder. So as you can see with the cap, we went with our same paint scheme that we always go with. It's a white with a maroon and our logo. As you can see on the front, our bumper has a basket load opening with an open webbing design. It's going to be for quick access and ease of deployment. We have it set with a 1.5-inch discharge. As you look at the front of the ladder, you can see we have a 2,000 gallon a minute nozzle. That's going to be able to give us a lot of components for angle, reach, height, and versatility. This will be the first time that Polk County's gone with a 107-foot straight stick ladder. Our main goal in this is so that when we have the long driveways, we have access to be able to get the height on a residential house. As you look down the truck, with some of the little additions we've added for the scene lighting, the auto charger, and the Q-Small, we've made it a little bit more dynamic for us. It's digital, gives us a couple more options for being able to check the charge rate and the status of the actual truck. Some of the graphic designs that we've added to this one is we've done our 9/11 memorial function with the flag. We've also added a thin red line flag above the passenger discharge windows. Inside the cab, we have gone with a clean cab concept. So when you look inside, there is no air packs. It gives us more benefit towards the cancer functionality of what we're trying to do in Polk County. We do have a dynamic light package that is controlled from inside this cab. That also gives us some access for some storage and compartments that give us a huge dynamic load for a lot of the equipment we carry. As we move back towards the pump panel, one of the things that we've done with Pierce is we've done a kind of a quick disconnect and discharge for our hose lays. It allows us with this quick strap to go ahead and deploy those hose loads a lot faster and more efficiently for our guys. Up in the crow's nest gives us a lot of room in compartments. We go with a 2,000 GPM pump. We found that that works for Polk County as we have a lot of brush, rural area, as well as a lot of versatility with buildings. Going on down, we do have engineer compartment. A lot of actual storage for a toolbox. It gives us more versatility to store extra hand tools for our engineers. We've gone also with a longer high side compartment for our high-rise hose and versatility for our kind of extrication and rescue tools. That said, with our rear compartment, we've given ourselves a lot more storage space with slide-out trays. And then as we come back to the rear of the truck, you can see this being new to us, we did a different design on the back, a puck design, the puck design 3 with the rear lighting, making it more seamless for us. Also giving us a little bit more storage and anchor systems off the rear. The ladder up top has a double-way entry point, and it has a lot more digital readouts with a 4/5 midsection. So coming back through, you do see up here we have netting that's going to be for our 5-inch deployment, and we have one over there for our 2.5-inch supply line. It's kind of the way we do things in Polk County. Also, what we've added into these is we do have two 16-foot ladders as well as a 24-foot section ladder inside the one compartment. This versatility gives it to where we have on this side a 35-footer as well as a 10-foot folding ladder and all of our pike poles for anything we need to do for our scenes. In the middle, we do have a rear compartment that gives us plenty of storage space for anything that could be used externally for the aerial or what we would need. This being a truck that's possibly going to be a special ops station, this is where the guys can put their extrication tools, extra tools that we might be needing for some type of rescue. So as you come around to the officer side, we have done a lower shelf. That lower shelf is dynamic for us because it gives us where our computers are for all of our map readouts. It gives the officer the ability to still see out of the windshield as well as operate functionally for his truck. The other thing we added into this truck was a pull string for the air horn. We found that for our officers, instead of having to reach for a button, that pull string gives us a little bit easier access for making sure that we can help our drivers in clearing traffic. Polk County also does a 3/16 type of aluminum sheeting. That's the way we can mount a lot of things in the center console of the actual compartment. So in Polk County, one of the things our chief is trying to do is actually take these ladder trucks and tower trucks up to more personnel. Right now we run with a 3-man crew. Eventually we're going to get up to a 4-man and possibly go even further than that. So what you can see in the seating arrangement here is we do have a 6-person seating arrangement. That 6-person seating arrangement gave us the depth also for this cabinetry. This cabinetry gives us access For all of our medical equipment, we can carry 3 full shelves worth of medical equipment, as well as some power supplies to help us charge a lot of the devices we carry, whether it be our Lucas, our suction units, our monitors. It just gave us a lot more versatility to be able to carry the devices that we're trying to be progressive with our medical stuff on. So in Polk County, one of the safety factors we've actually started to really ascend to is actually the lighting package. Our lighting package has to be bright. A lot of these trucks run an I-4 corridor near Disney World and Highway 60, which are very, very heavily trafficked with high risk, high traffic areas, lots of speed. So we wanted to make sure that we were very dynamic in what we did with our lighting packages, the bright lights up on top of the ladders, our scene lighting, everything to give us this huge dynamic range of you can't miss this truck. So I'd like to say thank you to our fire chief and our assistant chief, both of which have done a very huge progression on what we're doing for our trucks and for all the crews that we have in Polk County, Florida. I'd also like to thank you guys for watching and taking an interest. If you have any questions, Polk County would love to reach out and talk to anybody. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate you guys.